Welcome to Washington Whispers. I'm the editor, Paul Bedard. Well, now that we've got the State of the Union address out of the way and President Obama's budget submission, I guess we can start talking seriously about the midterm elections in November. In focus for both sides is control of the House. The Democrats have a 41-seat advantage, and until just recently, the Republicans thought they could cut that to 11. You might recall that I talked to Congressman Chris Van Hollen, who runs the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, who said he's hoping to limit that GOP gain. Well, that was then. With the president slumping, the Republicans are, well, giddy about possibly taking over on November 2. But confident or not, their leaders know they need their own agenda so voters have something to vote for and not just against Democrats. I talked to the architect of that plan, California Congressman Kevin McCarthy. He's been tasked by Minority Leader John Boehner to draw up what they're calling a commitment to America. It's kind of like the old contract with America that gave the Republicans control back in 1994. But this one is being written with the help from people outside the Beltway. Listen to how McCarthy describes it.
The framework we're going to lay out for one part is have it come from America on how to change Washington. I don't view it as a Republican Party platform. I view it as a commitment to America, exactly from Americans on how to change Washington. I think we'll be going out having discussions across the country, gathering the best ideas.
By the way, he doesn't think anything will be put on paper for months, but he hopes that it will be a good guide for the candidates and voters in the fall. All right, a couple of tweets. There's a new book out about the Lewinsky affair, in which the author interviews several key players. Bill Clinton weighs in on his epitaph, suggesting this, quote, "They impeached them, but he stood up to them and he beat them," end quote. And Monica says that she always hoped that Clinton would reach out to her to make sure that she was okay during the ordeal, which he didn't. It's called The Death of American Virtue. And I ran into Congressman John Dingell at the Washington Auto Show. Talk about a politician. He represents Michigan, so he drives both a Ford and a Chevy. Pretty smooth, eh? The Ford's in Michigan, the Chevy's at his Washington home. He's in the market for a new Mercury Milan to replace his Escape. Though I got the feeling he likes the Chevy Volt because the battery's made in his district. All right, that's a wrap. Thanks for listening, and check back often to see what Washington is whispering. I'm Paul Bedard.